I actually don't have the English version of this book in my bookshelves because I borrowed it from library near 5 years ago. And the one I have here is just the Persian translation of that book. Anyway, I have read this book 5 times until now, and this is a very insightful and good book that shaped and changed my interests in life. Hello and welcome back to another video about literature. My name is Sohail, and if you're interested in topics related to literature, reading, literary criticism and so on, hit that subscribe button to watch my future videos as well. And today I'm going to talk about the first literary book that I've read, and from that moment I fell in love with literature, and that lovely relationship is still alive and present. This special book that I'm talking about is The History of World Literature by Grant L. Watt, which the one in my hand is the Persian translation, but you can see the picture of the English version here or somewhere here maybe. So this is a long-term history of literature in the world. And this is a very broad sense of a literary analysis from the Epic of Gilgamesh to the labyrinths of Borges in the postmodern literature. And this is really a long time to cover, and the author did a great job. And by reading this book, you will come to understand that what happens to literature in terms of content, styles, genres and concerns. So this book is a very broad and widespread book. And the point is that this book is about the world literature, and the information you get are literature from every part of this planet. And hence you can have a general and great picture to see how literature moves throughout the history. And this is a very valuable work of art. The book is divided into 4 sections, and each section is also divided to 12 lessons. And the lesson 1 in every section is a kind of introduction to that section and to those other remaining lessons that you are going to read. And little by little you are moving from the old English and old literature generally to the postmodern literature and also our contemporary literature. And this is really, I promise, this is really a great journey in your life, and you have to experience it, I believe, because this is very well structured. Now let's talk about the information this book gives in every section. So now I'm going to take a look at the table of contents of this book so that I won't miss anything to tell you about the sections. Section 1 is about the old literary productions we have, which is starting from the Epic of Gilgamesh. We come to the Bible, the Homer, epics of Homer. Also it talks about the literature in classic Chinese, which is very interesting. We have tragedies, we have again the Bible, the New Testament, we have the Beowulf, and also some stories from the Indian literature in section 1. I'm just referring to some general points and general information about the sections. So for more details you need to read the book, and you have to read it really. It's very interesting book. In section 2 we have the Japanese literature, and you see how the author is moving from one country, from one culture to another culture and another country. So we have the poetry in Japanese literature, we have the Divine Comedy of Dante, we have the Canterbury Tales of Chaucer, we have also Shakespeare in this section, in section 2, we have Cervantes, and also The Candide by Walter. In section 3 we are nearly coming to the age of realism. We have the Emily Bronte, the Wuthering Heights, we have also Madame Bovary, we have Dostoevsky, Mark Twain, Emily Dickinson here. We have also Ibsen and Chekhov in the case of realistic dramas. And also we have here again the reference to the Indian literature, and also the section ends with Marcel Proust. So this is section 3 in the rise of realism in the world literature. The last section, in section 4, is about modernism, and we have here James Joyce, the Dubliners here, Kafka. We have also Bertolt Brecht and some other dramatists. We have William Faulkner for sure. We have also the dramas of Samuel Beckett, which is one of my favorite writers in English literature, and it ends with the labyrinths of Jorge Luis Borges in the postmodern literature. This is one of the complete books in the journey of literature from the old times to the new times, and this is very significant, very significant. The important point to consider here is that this book is not merely a historical journey from the old times to the new times, but Grant L. Watt is a great specialist in literature and also literary studies like criticism, and in this book not only he gives the historical significance of these works throughout the history, but also he gives his thoughts and criticism and analyzes the greatest works of the authors I just mentioned in this book. So this book is more than a simple historical book, and it mingles the history and criticism, which makes this a valuable, really a valuable work of literature. Well, this is the end of this video, and I really wanted to share this book, this great book, with all of you, and I hope you find reading it enjoyable. Thanks for your time and your attention. Take care.